Extreme Wrestling Alliance for over 10 years. 10 years! A freaking decade! For over 10 years, the dominant force in online professional wrestling.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance, let's get ready to suck it!
This is Big Daddy Ace, one-eyed, one-nut, flying Miku fucker.
Big Daddy!
This is definitely Big Daddy Ace show from B-Town. Well, shizzle my nizzles.
And I'm Dr. Zilla. I'm gonna kick all your asses in my Jester suit.
Man, you do that just to shoot shit, yo, because of BPT, big toilet paper, you know. I'm still a shit because well, shizzle my nizzle, dizzle, bizzle.
God, this Jester suit itches with hell.
This is the X-Corps Soldier Subway.
X-Corps Soldier, Blade Fresh, Nuggy!
Yeah, guess who? It's DP.
What it is, my nizzles? Are y'all chilling for shizzle?
What do you want? What, you want to hear this is Omega? Fuck you, this is God.
RNS is God, you're not God. I am proclaiming RNS is the new God of the EWA. Don't be sad, don't be mad, just be glad.
Rock and sock! Rock and sock!
Subway with the subline! Cover! 1, 2, 3! I don't believe it! Subway's giving Omega a nuggie!
The showstopper! The icon! The cerebral assassin! The king of kings!
Sir Rocket.
You're listening to EWA Radio on the EWA Radio Network.
If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Ooh, yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. This is EWA Radio live right here on the EWA Media Network, right here now at ewamedia.ewazone.com, which is the official YouTube channel of the EWA. EWA, wow, those letters are, well, something we thought was possibly dead, but has been brought back to life just like J Mac and Josh Stewart with a D. Yes, Josh Stewart. Not to be confused with Josh Stewart. I'll make one person laugh. So anyway, we're here. We're live on YouTube. YouTube.com/all bunch of letters. That's why we're going to ewamedia.ewazone.com. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way we can get an actual URL that doesn't have to be ewamedia.ewazone.com. So we're here, we're live, and the question remains, why are we live? Why are we doing this? Why are the letters EWA back now? That's simply a really long answer, but it has a, I don't know, short response. It was the right time. Coming back to do a project that was started back in the famous 1999. Let me lower that just a little bit because that's a little loud on my headset. Coming back to do the project that started in 1999 that became really a labor of love for people like me and for Jobber in like 2000-ish. DP was around. I think Will came in right around there, late 2000. And it sort of became our labor of love, this project. I know it's weird calling the EWA project, but that's what it sort of became over time. Creating characters, creating stories, creating all this. The thing with the microphone and all that fun stuff. It became a project that we all took pride in, that we all made something out of. And over the last, I don't know, 2 years or so, the project, the creativity sort of faded away. We all move on. We all get older. We all have new interests, new projects. And there comes a point where you lose track of things. Things are no longer the priority they once were. And that's what sort of happened over the last 2 years or so. For some, that people lost interest a long time ago. But for me, it's been a while since the real passion to do this with those letters was really there. And I kind of felt bad about it. I kind of felt bad that everything sort of died off, took slower to get accomplished, and sort of became more of a waiting game than something that was fun. I think I kind of lost the old cliche, I lost my smile with it. And it's happened over time. It's happened over the years where you just lose your passion for something. And a number of factors always play into that. And it's one of those things for me where when I get into something, I want to give it everything I got. For a year or so, it's felt like, or two, maybe even longer, where it's like the competitive drive wasn't there, the focus wasn't there, and I sort of let things take forever to get done, and I felt bad about it, but at the same time, the effort coming from others wasn't always there. Last fall, right around Glory, before it came out, there was one of those things where you thought, that may be it. And then there was another tiny spark that was reignited to it. The spark came back for a little, but it wasn't the same. Because we went to do something that was different. I think we lost the edge. I think we all lost the edge. Maybe we all became a little soft. Maybe we all lost the hunger. And that's sort of what the final run is. To find the hunger back, to get the hunger back, to get that competitive fire back. And that's sort of the idea. Want to drive Is it a little choppy? Huh. Alright. So like YouTube Live, but we're bearing with, we're doing it because I haven't figured anything else out yet. But the idea is to sort of go out with the bang. Go out with the fire, go out with the passion. Go out with what brought us to the dance. To make noise once again. Because for me, it's sort of it's been a while since I've actually been able to do the competing thing, and that's sort of where it was lost. I say hunger. Yeah. So far, it's good. That's the good thing. People are going at it and really trying on this run. But it begs the question, how long will this hunger last? And that's up to everybody else. It's up to everyone as a collective to keep everyone on their toes. We tried back in September, October, November, whatever it was, to go to this story-based idea. And it just sort of lost its mojo. It lost its edge. Everyone will probably admit it, because there was no fire in anything people did. It was just sort of going through the motions. And I'm tired of watching this project go through the motions. And that's honestly why we're back. I don't want to end with going through the motions. I don't want to end with us fading away and becoming obsolete. I don't want that for us. We deserve better than that. And we'll get more into that. But this is EWA Radio. It's at ewamedia.ewazone.com. It's on YouTube. I'm going to try to get another stream going at some point. If we do more of these live things. I'm not a fan. Alright, we'll get back to the crux of the matter in a second. I really dislike YouTube Live at times. I'm more of a fan of Twitch. And I may develop a stream where you can listen on TuneIn Radio. And we may do more of this at different times, at different random times. I have an idea for a really cool project for this. And we're going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about it on the other side of this break. Because I actually booked a commercial break. How about that? It wouldn't be EWA Radio with that one. So you're tuned into the EWA Radio on the EWA Media Network at ewamedia.ewazone.com. When we come back, we'll get into the project, more details. Maybe we'll take a phone call or two, or just some chat comments. This is EWA Radio.
This is the X-Corps Soldier Subway, and you're listening to EWA Radio.
This Friday, the frenzy is once again going to be unleashed. With the start of the greatest of the greats tournament. Chris Loesch, aka Ace, battles William McConnell. Finn Balor squares off with Vertigo. Tyler Breeze battles the X-Core Soldier Subway. The Phantom squares off with the one and only Josh Stewart. All this and more takes place when the EWA returns to the ring with Friday Night Frenzy, June 9th, at the epicenter of Extreme, only on the EWA Media Network.
Who hired creepy voice guy back? Just saying.
If you're not listening to EWA Media Network, you're not communicating. Or you're blind.
EWA Media Network, your other number one choice in EWA entertainment.
Or maybe you're role-playing as Omega. What, too far?
This is everyone's favorite superstar lone jobber, and Mr. EWA wants to tell you to keep the dial tuned to EWA Radio, because it's only the second best radio station I know of. So this is what it means to be a sellout, huh?
I would have never stooped that low. As the biggest night in the history of this great organization.
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
You're listening to EWA Radio Live. Be sure to check out K-Drop with all jibber all the time, like how you like it. Then let's get back to the ass-kicking action. Woohoo!
Right, I did sell out. I sold out Madison Square Garden. All right, I know I said a lot of bad stuff about ECW, and doggone it, I'm sorry. Because there was a time when I loved ECW. When I respected ECW. Back in the days when it was run by a visionary. Back in the days when it was owned by a true creative genius. Let's hear it for Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, well.
Long live the Alliance! Long live the Alliance!
Oh, God.
This is Rob Parks, the owner of the Extreme Wrestling Alliance, and you're listening to EWA Media Network on EWAZone.com.
Are you sick and tired of guys in clown outfits, but think jester suits are the bomb? Is the only king you are down with is the King of Kings? Well, we're here to tell you that there's a new fast food joint that is right up your alley. McConnell's. Whether you're into the extreme action or maybe something just a little bit bloody, McConnell's offers just what you are looking for. As for having it your way, you can forgo your own opinion. It's wrong anyways. And get everything served the McConnell way. As if your taste buds were any better than the first ever undisputed champion, the glorious one himself, Psycho Boy. That's good eats. Until we're served with a cease and desist order, for a limited time, every kid's meal comes with a personalized thong.
How many more of these do I gotta sign?
So when you're out and about, just remember who makes the chow the right way, the McConnell way. May cause bleeding, dry mouth, headache, diarrhea, insomnia, death, erectile dysfunction, or fever. McConnell's. Oh yeah.
So it's like my homeboy Jason, and he was like, yo, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, hey, let's go check out EWA Radio Live. And he was like, what's that? And I was like, yo, it's just a bomb diggity-is. Yeah.
EWA Radio is back live right here on the EWA Media Network. EWAmedia.EWAZone.com. Going back through some of those old bumpers. Oh god, they're so old. I found one where it's like from 2009, where it's like we talk about promised returns. God, just the build up, and it just, yeah, everything just sort of plays out a certain way for certain reasons. Anyway, we're back live, EWA Radio, EWA Media Network, EWAmedia.EWAZone.com. We're here on the YouTubes and eventually on other streaming platforms if this actually becomes a thing. Now, for the break, I was talking about a project, and I like how the other day I posted out the intro to the show that was done almost 10 years ago. Might than that, 10 years ago. Where, and it sparked some controversy. Oh my god, don't stretch yourself too thin. Oh my god, you're gonna do too much. You're gonna get burnt out. Oh my god. If they're posting a 2-minute video that took all of 30 seconds. But oh my god, you're gonna do too much. Oh my god. Alright, I need to be a little more nerdy about that one. I can't beatbox like this to get away with it. Anyway. Point is, the project that's gonna happen with this program, the EWA Radio, is I'm going to take a look back at the history of. We're going to look back at certain points in time, kind of jog back some memories and thoughts and talk about it. And that's what this whole thing will become, is like an audio history of everything we've done. And I'm going to try to figure out the right way to do it. I'm going to do a lot of research and sort of put together some ideas and record them and post them on YouTube and what have you. Maybe we'll make a podcast out of an additional podcast out of it and such. And sort of go back in time and make it all come together and stuff like that. That's sort of the project behind this platform, because I could talk about wrestling and any other topic on the variety of other podcasts, webcasts, whatever you want to call them, at wildtalkradio.com. First plug of that, it took almost 20 minutes. CB Radio tonight at midnight-ish, cbradiolive.com. Plug number 2. Doing the Greater Than Great debate. Plug number 3. But getting back to the fire and the passion for everything we've done, we're doing, it's one of those things where when you have the right group of people and the right mix of people, things can get accomplished. And I think right now, the people we have, and if everyone can live up to their potential, that's the key word, potential, that we can make something out of this. We can close the doors without any regrets. Because I think, to me, coming back and doing this, I had a regret not finishing it correctly. Because every good book has a good final chapter. You get the ending that you always solve for it. Because I'd rather go out on the high note rather than here's 2 role plays, So-and-so won. We're done. So-and-so was the final champion. Because no one else cared. I would rather go out with a point where we all feel comfortable with how all of our characters and all of our ideas and all of our stories sort of felt like they accomplished something. And that's where I think we're going now. We're going to finish the stories correctly, telling them exactly how we want to tell them, and end it as we should. And that's what I'm hopeful for. The big question is, what's the end date? I don't have one. There's a list of scheduled events on the website, and that's the start. But it's not the finale. I want to do things where they all come to a conclusion. So don't worry. Like, alright, I know people are wondering, okay, we're doing the Greatest of the Greats tournament, and people think, okay, that's it? No. That's not it. But it's the start of something cool. It's like the tournament itself. We've never done something like this big. We've never done something where you have all these people in a tournament. You have where you're just competitive fighting one another. We haven't done anything like that. And to me, that's cool. It's different. It mixes Japan and all this other stuff that really is in now. And I like that. And I want to try to do that. The big question everyone's asked, and I've gotten questions about the time, championships. Are we going to have championships? The answer is yes. There will be titles at some point. There's no definite time when I'm going to say, hey, we're now going to crown a world champion. Hey, we're crowning tag team champions. The idea of championships and when they're brought back is up to everyone. Because I don't want to bring back championships. I don't want to bring back big shiny belts until I see that there's a need for them. Because I can bring back a belt tomorrow and say, hey, here's the belt, we're all fighting for this. And then everyone fights for it. And the competition stops. Because people just get disinterested and it's like, here's the belt, yay, I won the belt, woo! And then I'm just going to sulk off and done. That's not kind of it. The first course of a big-ass feast. Yes, that's a good way to put it. This is the first course of what will turn into a big-ass feast. So, hopefully that answers the idea about championships. Give it a few weeks. Give me time to think about it, because, like, when was it? A couple of years ago, I brought back the Total Impact title, and everyone crapped on it, and it's like, hey, we brought it back, but we didn't want it back, and so it's like, alright, you don't want that. Let's try something else. So there's that. If you got questions, you can post them in the chat, in the group chat. It's on Facebook. If you're on part of the group chat, hit us up. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/EWA News, twitter.com/EWA_zone. Facebook's more active than the Twitter because I have too many Twitters to actually maintain. Somebody help me with all the social media I have. But the point is, doing more things, adding incentives. Good word. Incentives is a good word. All depends on how many people are active and if there's a need, a want, a desire. For it, and that's sort of where I'm at. With everything, I don't know, that's why I have background music, because the thoughts in my head are going, how can I put it like this, how can I say that? So, if you got a question, I'll answer it. It's good form to do so. Another thing. Alright, so I'll explain. Okay. Let's talk about how to keep this competitive and how we're gonna make sure everything's fair and square. When we hit the deadline that morning, whatever time it may be, I'm going to send out a sheet. And you're going to be allowed to pick who you think wins a certain match. You're going to get able to vote. But it's not going to be a public vote. It's a private vote. So we're not going to see everyone going, hey, I'm swinging my vote this way. And everyone's just going to jump on board. No alliance voting. That's number one. If you're going to vote, you're going to have to actually show that you actually voted on things. Or read things, rather. And that's how we're going to take it. We're not going to say, hey, so-and-so beat so-and-so because they're the better wrestler. Oh my god. No. Because we've done that and things went into a system where I didn't like it. Really didn't like it because it became too much of a group vote and we kind of lost track of things. And that was really at a hot point too, but there was like, I remember those groups, there was like 4 or 5 people together that just banded together like, oh my god, we're going to vote this direction. Cause we can. And it was like, oh my god. And it felt like it was like one person too. Had like 7 different people. It really felt like it at one point. I don't remember the characters' names. But there's like... And they all had the same type of role-playing style too. And I'm not talking about the bitchy pair, because that dude, ooh, that dude was a... He was a treasure. But this was before the bitchy era. The bitchy era was awful. The amount of emails I would get, oh my god. Anyway, I said before, if you would like to call in, we're all up in the phone lines for 10 minutes or so, whatever. 267-297-1397. If you would like to call in, talk, ask questions, I don't know. Talk all EWA business, 3 syllables. If you don't know that thing, it's a thing. Ask Christopher Dennis. Awesome dude. But 3 syllables, business. So, if you want to call in, you can call in, take a phone call, answer some questions, chat about some things, if you so choose. Not. Yeah. So we actually have to give valid reasons why we think they won. Yeah, you gotta give valid reasons. Because it just saying, oh, they won, oh my god, doesn't do anything for it. Because it doesn't show that you're actually paying attention. And that's the thing. When it comes... I like... The one thing I like, and I forget who brought it up. Maybe it's Stewie. at one point when we were discussing everything. When it comes to the amount of role plays people do, because there was a whole big discussion of limiting and everything like that. It's like, if you're gonna roleplay 9 times for a show, make them count. That's the thing. If you're gonna roleplay those 9 times, make them all count, make them all different, make them unique. And show that you're actually putting in effort, but if you're just rambling on and on and on and on, it's like, no one's gonna care. No one's going to give a damn. Simple as that. Simple as that. But if you make them different, make them unique, then cool, you can all RP that many times, but guess what? Your opponent is not. So I like the idea. If you are concerned about outdoing one another and don't want to sort of go too crazy, I like the idea of, hey, you talk to your opponent, go, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. About 4 or 5, whatever. Okay, cool. I can handle that. That's an awesome way to approach it. It's different, but it's not. It's you setting the guideline. I don't have to set a guideline for you. I don't have to say, hey, stop spamming the crap out of it. Stop spamming the crap out of me. It's not worth it. You're not gonna win. Stop trying too hard. That's it. And yes, I'm talking to one particular person who is known for just going, hey, I'm going to do this and this and this and this because I think I can. So, yeah, that's the idea. We're going to do competitive stuff like that. No, you cannot copy-paste the same one 9 times. No, you're not allowed to. It's not a thing. Yeah, a good way to put it is called a gentleman's agreement. Yeah, good name for it, gentleman's agreement. So, yeah.
William McConnell gives his take on EWA superstar Megumi Kudo.
My take on Megumi Kudo is that she is really old, really stale, fairly extreme female. She probably still hasn't digested the fact that she can't beat the answer, and she doesn't have a great rack.
This is what has made the EWA Media Network on EWAZone.com, the best in internet radio today. Check us out each week and remember to log on to radio.ewazone.com for more information.
This is Rob Parks, the owner of the Extreme Wrestling Alliance, and you're listening to EWA Media Network on EWAZone.com.
Are you sick and tired of guys in clown outfits, but think jester suits are the bomb? Is the only king you are down with is the King of Kings? Well, we're here to tell you that there's a new fast food joint that is right up your alley. McConnell's. Whether you're into the extreme action or maybe something just a little bit bloody, McConnell's offers just what you are looking for. As for having it your way, you can forgo your own opinion, it's wrong anyways, and get everything served the McConnell way. As if your taste buds were any better than the first ever undisputed champion, the glorious one himself, Psycho Boy. That's good eats. Until we're served with a cease and desist order, for a limited time, every kid's meal comes with a personalized thong.
How many more of these do I gotta sign?
So when you're out and about, just remember who makes the chow the right way, the McConnell way. May cause bleeding, dry mouth, headache, diarrhea, insomnia, death, erectile dysfunction, or fever. McConnell's. Oh yeah.
This is the X-Corps Soldier Subway, and you're listening to EWA Radio.
And after that impromptu commercial break, this is EWA Radio, EWA Media Network, EWA Media at .ewazone.com. We're back! Yes. Anyway, had to take a phone call. If you'd like to call into the show, not call my cell phone, 267-297-1397. Go a couple more minutes and wrap things up, because I have another actual podcast to do later tonight. CB Radio, midnight-ish Eastern, cbradiolive.com. It's available on your tuned-in radio app. Search Wild Talk Radio Network. So about 12:35 Eastern. Turn it on, listen. We're going to talk some things. Greater than great debate, action movies. We're going to talk all about it. You can make your predictions now. Posted a link earlier. You can find a link at CB Radio Live on the Twitter or the Facebook page. Shameless shilling out of the way for that one. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea of what we're going to do. We're going to try to be competitive. We're going to try to be interactive. We're going to try to have some fun with things. We're going to try to be different, try to be us. We're going to try to get back the fire we had in the 2006 to 2012 range. I would say the hot period for what we did in that range. So we're going to try to get all that back and try to do it. And I'm not putting any time limits on what we're doing. I'm just going to make this a fun and enjoyable final run, final ride, last chapter, final chapter, whatever we want to call it. So, hopefully you indulge me on this ride. Hopefully you all take it in stride. I hope the big talkers just don't talk big. I hope they actually back their stuff up. You know who I'm talking about. And I hope the people who haven't done this in a while come back and enjoy it. And find their spark. And be a part of this final ride. That's the best way to put it. Hopefully people enjoy it. Because that's the goal. And now, here's a comment. There's something I need to address before we end things. Result style is going to be back to the original way we do things. It's going to be like the old days. 1,000-word things, we're going to have them all. Oh my gods and holy you know what. I don't know about the curse limit here on YouTube. So I'm not going to try to. Anyway. We're going to put you on the edge of your seats. We're going to have some fun. going to be a magic ride. And let's all get along a little bit. And, yeah. So, the Greatest of the Greats tournament is our first thing. Happens Friday Night Frenzy, June 9th. Deadline is June 10th, 3 a.m. Eastern, so, which, very early morning, June 10th. That's the deal. We'll start with round 1. The cards will book themselves for the first few weeks. I'm going to try not to kill myself. I know people have other characters they want to use and everything like that. Once we get this tournament rolling and we all get into a groove, then we'll add different things. I'm going to use EPA from 7 years ago. EPA? What the hell's an EPA? Anyone to kind of explain to me what the EPA is? Anyway. We'll bring in other characters. I'm going to try not to have a 13-match show. That's why we're having 8 matches. And that's where we'll probably stand. When it regards to, hey, I need a week off, you see the event calendar. Tell me what shows you don't want to be on. And we will do our best not to have you on them. And we'll go from there. Oh, RPs. EP. Okay. But can't promise everything. It's a double elimination tournament. Again, something new, something different. The card as follows. This is, by the way, for those wondering, because I know there are probably a few. I put 16 names into the tournament bracket on that website and just hit random like 3 times. And that's how we booked the card. Because I was not going to try to put people together and sort of try to move people away from one another. I wanted to be as fair and simple as that. So how the card turned out, I randomized the hell out of it. Keep it fair, keep it like that. So the Greatest of the Greats double elimination tournament round 1. Big Daddy Ace takes on William McConnell. Or is it Chris Loesch now? Ain't Chris Loesch. Chris Ace Loesch. From Beantown. Demon Child versus J Mac. William Steele battles the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Finn Balor battles Vertigo. Alexis Liberty takes on the Lone Jobber. Troy Rampage Joseph takes on Dante Devane. The Phantom takes on Josh Stewart. With a T, not D. And Tyler Breeze takes on Subway. That's the Greatest of the Greats double elimination tournament. Begins Friday night, June 9, 2017. Again, for picks, you got 48 hours to do it. So Saturday morning to Monday morning, you got to get your stuff in. It's not gonna be like exact 48 hours, but if it's 50 hours, it's 50 hours. Try to get things done probably by that Tuesday, if not Wednesday. Pending how many shows I have to edit and stuff like that. So let's have some fun. Let's all have some fun. Let's do this right. Let's go out in style. I hope you're all ready. Hope you've all enjoyed this thing. EWA Radio. There's ideas for it. Like I said, we're going to do a history of type thing. And maybe we'll do more live sessions where I just ramble with a microphone and talk. No schedule. Whenever I have a chance, I may just say, hey, I'm going live, and we'll do a thing. And if you enjoyed it, great. I hope you did. I've enjoyed talking to all of you. Thanks everyone for listening. Please tune in to CB Radio, cbradiolive.com tonight, midnight-ish. Because me, Sally, Rob, the Jobber, the crew, we're going to do some stuff. The weird, the wacky, the unusual. And yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to have fun here in EWA, EWAZone.com. Everything's pretty much up to date, I believe. Jobber's in charge of Wiki, and that's why it's not linked. So when he actually updates it, we'll actually link it on the website. And we're going to have to put this stuff up on the website as well. So if you missed this, again, it'll be archived on the YouTube channel. EWAmedia.EWAZone.com. Hope you all enjoy this. This was fun. We'll do it again sometime down the road. But get your role plays done. Get them out. Have some fun with them. Be creative. And we'll see you next time. This is EWA Radio, live on the EWA Media Network, right here at EWAZone.com and EWAmedia.EWAZone.com. For more, Facebook.com/EWA News with an S. And Twitter.com/EWA_zone. Till next time. Later.
You've been listening to EWA Radio, hosted by Sir Rocket.
Goodness, man. Rocco's Modern Life.
This feed was brought to you using the Shellcast technology and was broadcast from Philadelphia. EWA Radio is one part of the EWA Radio Network. Associates include N64 Inside, KO Productions. For more information, please visit the official EWA website at EWAZone.com. Thank you.